The future is fast, fierce, and full of chaos. These upcoming futuristic games deliver non-stop action and mind-bending worlds. Let's jump right in to check the titles that'll redefine what's possible. Rules of Engagement throws players into intense tactical combat, where every command carries moral weight. You'll lead elite squads through high-risk operations where split-second decisions decide life or death. Each mission challenges your judgment between lawful orders and the chaos of warfare. It's a story-driven shooter that explores the gray areas of loyalty, duty, and survival. In Dreadcore Locked Unit, you awaken inside a sealed research facility overrun by twisted experiments and rogue AI. Each corridor hides echoes of what went wrong, blending claustrophobic tension with psychological horror. As you uncover encrypted logs and fight for control, your perception of reality begins to fracture. It's a chilling sci-fi thriller built on survival, mystery, and the fear of the digital unknown.
In here, you'll never be alone. Don't be afraid.
Neo Berlin 2087 drops you into a neon-drenched dystopia, ruled by surveillance and corruption. As a detective caught between duty and rebellion, you navigate brutal gunfights, stealth missions, and shifting allegiances. It's a cinematic cyberpunk RPG where every decision reshapes your role in a broken world.
Or just living inside someone else's dream. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Even if this is a simulation, the pain still feels real.
Neo Berlin, what do I really know about it? She's like you. She needs your help.
I followed every thread, reconstructed memories. None of it fits.
You think you're solving the case. This is so much bigger. What if the case is you?
The world only works with order. Without order, chaos breaks out. It's out of balance and we must restore it. Do you understand that, Nolan?
Yes.
Nolan, what have you done?
Freeze! ADF!
Cinder City immerses players in a crumbling metropolis consumed by chaos and fire. You'll traverse rooftops, alleys, and neon-lit streets while battling rival factions for control of the last safe zones. Parkour movement, close combat, and tactical gear define its fluid, high-risk gameplay. It's an adrenaline-fueled action experience where survival means mastering the vertical battlefield. Exoborne arms players with high-tech exosuits built for destruction in a post-apocalyptic war zone. Every battle feels alive with storms, debris, and unpredictable terrain changing how you fight. Mech-level power meets human precision as you dominate opponents with brutal, physics-driven combat.
Reborn in a new world. Everyone turning on one another. But there is a storm rising. Only the strongest can thrive. Chaos reigns. If they think this is the end of the world, Reborn, put on your exo and prove them wrong.
Over there! We gotta move!
because everything on the outside would kill us.
Defect explores a dark future where human augmentation comes at an unbearable cost. Your implants enhance strength, reflexes, and perception, but instability threatens to tear your body apart. Each upgrade shifts the balance between power and madness as systems begin to fail. It's a tense, character-driven sci-fi shooter about control, corruption, and the fragility of humanity.
Or died. You want to know the way to survive? You fight. Fight like a starving dog. I'm Neil.
Set in a frozen, neon-lit city suspended between ice and industry, Nivalis captures the beauty and danger of life on the edge. You'll manage survival, combat, and underground dealings amid the bitter cold of a decaying civilization. Every encounter and choice shapes your fate in this layered cyberpunk world. It's an atmospheric experience, blending survival mechanics with futuristic storytelling. Open delivers a minimalist, yet deeply reactive shooter set in a vast procedural world. You decide how to approach every situation through stealth, aggression, or pure improvisation. Environmental systems respond dynamically to your actions, creating truly unpredictable encounters. It's a bold experiment in open-ended gameplay and emergent storytelling within a futuristic landscape. Replace places you in the body of an android consciousness struggling to reclaim its lost humanity. The retro-futuristic city pulses with neon lights, decayed streets, and brutal combat choreography. Each fight and parkour sequence unfolds with cinematic precision and emotional depth. It's a pixel art masterpiece blending sharp storytelling, sleek action, and existential mystery.
Hello everyone, this is Yura, Game Director of Replaced, and I'm here today with a special update. Last year, we had unveiled an extended gameplay look, and were truly blown away by the positive response from the community. have to admit, it was a little bit scary showing gameplay for the first time. But I'm sure you're all wondering, how far are we from completing the game? So let's dive in. As you probably know, the game has seen a couple of delays. And even though we understand that it's somewhat frustrating, we have always been trying to do what's best for the project, which in turn meant doing everything to try bringing you a truly special experience. Right now, we're really close to finishing production, swiftly going into intense testing and polishing of the game. We have been working really hard all those years to justify the wait. Over the course of time, we have updated and improved every aspect of the game since the announcement. All the environments that you have seen have received multiple upgrades, increasing the overall immersion as well as visual fidelity of the style. Some of them have even gotten completely new context, amplifying the significance of certain characters, as well as adding up to a believable story behind those places. Our goal was to make no shortcuts, do everything in a classic way, producing thousands of objects, all in handcrafted pixel art. Speaking of that, nothing shows our commitment to making everything with a human touch more than our animation. Over the years, we have painted a mind-boggling amount of pixel art movements, bringing our character and the people around him to life. Just for our protagonist, Reach, we have done more than 600 clips of animation, which effectively translates to several thousands of hand-painted frames. Many of those animations are blended together with beautiful VFX, amplifying the mix between retro and modern visuals. All that allowed us to push the variety of story content and cutscenes, creating a seamless blend of cinematic and gameplay bits. We have spent countless hours on blocking our scenes to blend 2D animation, camera angles, and 3D object movement, creating an illusion of a cohesive world. With that being said, it's time for the most important question. When? This is the first time I'm addressing this personally, and that's because I can finally say it with confidence. Replaced will be released in spring of 2026. We will need just a little more time to get it polished. And to be more precise, our final trailer for the game, with the exact release date, will be shown later this year. We will also be sharing more on our social media soon, so please follow us for more updates leading up to release. Just like last time, I'm truly thankful to every person who have been keeping the game in mind for such a long time, enabling us to do something we love and proud to share with the world. I hope to see you at the end of our journey.
Games is because I've been sort of typecast into that now.
Yeah, we sort of embrace the chaos.
Den of Wolves is set to throw players into a vast city ruled by gangs, mercenaries, and corruption. Every mission calls for sharp tactics, teamwork, and quick thinking as chaos erupts across crowded streets and towering skylines. From high-speed escapes to fierce shootouts, every moment is charged with danger and tension.
Nailing the tone and making sure that the game has a specific target audience, like we're aiming at a specific type of player.
Den of Wolves is a game that's gonna try to cater to the heist fantasy, but also cater to players playing with strangers. Splitting the game into two groups, saying like, either you plan the heist,
You're in position.
or you're there to help out. We're making almost like two games at the same time, but it sort of sits in the same session. It sort of has to be its own thing. Otherwise, why does the project exist if it's not its own thing?
It's such a cliche word, immersive, but it is. You hear that all the time about when talking about games. But yeah, I guess immersive is the best way to like just bringing people in and avoiding these things that keep reminding the player that, oh, this is just a game, you know.
We take a lot of inspiration from Inception is a good example, or Matrix, where you have an alternate reality or dimensional things.
And then of course there's like deep lore, and it's a huge part of a game experience is the narrative and the atmosphere, the mix with the sound effects and the music as well. All of that informs the tone and how you perceive the game as someone who just jumps in and gets into it, you know.
It develops into a sprawling city controlled by corporations, and you have to rely on crime to survive.
Everything in the game supports making it appeal to that type of a gamer.
It's hard for me to do anything else, you know. It's that.
We've got company! Give me 2 seconds!
Let's just make games, in a way, you know.
Marathon revives the legendary franchise with high-speed sci-fi combat across stunning futuristic arenas. You play as a cybernetic mercenary hunting contracts in a world where death means rebirth. Tight gunplay, fluid movement, and competitive tension make every encounter electric. It's a modern reimagining of Bungie's classic vision, built for players who crave precision and chaos.
Death. The end of all things. But the dream is not over. My dream. Yours. Now. Run.
Routine is a first-person horror experience set aboard an abandoned lunar station lost to time. You'll explore dark corridors lit only by failing lights as a cold artificial intelligence watches your every move. Minimal heads-up display and immersive sound design heighten the suffocating sense of isolation. It's a slow-burning sci-fi nightmare where silence is deadlier than any monster. In Black State, a near-future world is ruled by a totalitarian regime built on data and control. You play as a rogue agent fighting to dismantle a surveillance empire that tracks your every move. Espionage, infiltration, and guerrilla warfare define each high-stakes mission. It's a gripping, tactical shooter that exposes the cost of rebellion in an era of absolute power. Carbon takes place in a war-torn future where mega-corporations battle for planetary resources. You'll pilot heavily armed exosuits and vehicles across explosive, evolving battlefields. Destruction systems make every fight dynamic and unpredictable. It's a raw industrial FPS that fuses futuristic tech with relentless battlefield intensity. Cloudburst redefines vertical combat, throwing players into vast cities suspended high in the atmosphere. You'll fight drones, pilots, and mechanized forces while navigating collapsing skyscrapers and aerial highways. Every movement carries danger as you battle gravity and firepower at once. It's a breathtaking sci-fi shooter where the sky itself becomes your greatest enemy.
Tear it open!
Last Sentinel tells the story of humanity's final defender against an endless mechanical siege. You'll guard the last city on Earth, rationing energy and ammo to repel swarms of intelligent machines. Strategy, endurance, and precision are key to surviving another day. It's a desperate, cinematic fight for survival at the edge of extinction.
Mommy, please. Hush now. It's going to be okay. The demon is here. It's the demon.
Follow me.
Have copper wiring to reroute your fear of pain. But I've got
Deus Ex Remastered brings back the legendary Cyberpunk RPG with overhauled visuals and refined gameplay. You'll infiltrate corporations, hack security systems, and choose your path through branching conspiracies. Every action has consequences that reshape the world around you. It's the definitive version of a classic, where human evolution meets moral decay.
Hi, we're Naki.
Spine delivers a brutal blend of cybernetic combat and martial artistry in a dystopian future. You control a Street Fighter enhanced with experimental biotech, capable of lightning-fast reactions. Fluid melee choreography mixes seamlessly with gunplay for cinematic duels. It's an adrenaline-charged action experience where precision and aggression collide in spectacular fashion.
Whether it's part of free-flow combos, dodges, or powering opponents, we always design our mechanics to feel like a gun-full movie. Like Redline turning opponents' guns against them instead of carrying an inventory. She can use spray paint to blind her enemies, attack with nearby objects, and use environment to her advantage. Your gunful skills will be tested against both regular foes and powerful bosses, while Redline's spine implant will sharpen her reflexes to even the odds. Dare to take on a bigger challenge? Turn on hardcore mode and wishlist Spine today.
Parasite Mutant is set to pull players into a world consumed by infection and mutation. You play as a host bonded with a living parasite, gaining strange powers that grow stronger but more dangerous with every fight. Each encounter changes your body and abilities, forcing you to choose between control and corruption. It promises a dark, intense shooter built around survival, evolution, and the horrors of transformation.
Lots of people lost things in the blackout.
Blade Runner 2033 Labyrinth invites players into a rain-soaked, neon-lit world of synthetic life and moral decay. As a retired detective drawn back into the shadows, you'll navigate conspiracies that challenge your humanity. Choices, atmosphere, and emotion define this noir-driven story of identity and redemption. It's a haunting return to the Blade Runner universe, where every truth hides a deeper lie.
pieces. Being someone else. In places that no longer exist. That's where you'll find me. Searching. In the land of the dead.